shoot. But you probably can't even see me. Give me 1 second, chat. I'm pulling up my camera. 1 second. You gotta be patient. Okay, it's a little dark. Oh, I'm visible. Alright. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit. Okay. Okay. Where the purple's coming from? And you only don't know.
I'm back.
Oh, it's the TV. My TV. Alright.
Alright.
So...
Grease DR is the name of the industrial basis guy? Yeah. The full name. Abbreviated every time. No one can know what his full real name actually is.
I'm gonna pause that stream. Okay, so I haven't been able to talk voice chat or, voice on stream because my girlfriend's been in the room. Oh my god. And I don't want to bother her by reading out chat messages while she's doing her own thing. So far, we have a few things created in our game. We have a really, like, bog standard, like, really basic enemy, which I think I have the hitboxes slightly incorrect on. I should probably turn the world environment off. I do think the hitboxes are a little messed up, yeah. Let me see, is there a rotation on this? Shouldn't be. Oh, that's my area. My area and collision shape have the same. Well, the position should be the same as my enemy, so I don't know what's going on there. Oh, maybe visual has a transform. I just want to make sure this isn't messed up. Oh, there we go. That's why. Okay, now our bounding box is correct. Save that real quick. So far we have a pretty nice looking wall. We have a normal map on that. I do need to find out how to turn that off because they're intersecting each other. But we have our weapon. You can't really see it when you look down because it follows the camera now. Woo! There's going to be a right click thing as well. So our enemies are shooting at raycast. Once their raycast is looking at us and intersecting us, they stop. Eventually, I'm going to use that to register attacks, so once they collide with you, they're going to pick from well, I don't know if I'm going to do an attack pool, or just each enemy's going to have their own singular attacks. But for right now, we just have these little guys that are the same as us, and they just follow us around. We can attack them, and they die, and there's no lingering hitboxes. If you look in the remote, they get deleted completely. It's just the player and the world. For right now, I don't want to do a flashlight type thing, because it's not the type of game this is, so the players kind of emits a light. You'll see a lot of other dungeon-y kind of games that are darker do this. The player will just emit a constant light, so nothing is ever too dark when you get close to it. We do have a sprinting script that is broken a little bit, so for right now, let me just fix that. So, I'm an enemy right now. I also do need to get up and, like, kind of sort my code out a little bit. Right now we have our control pressed, and we're setting the direction up, so all we're going to do is, instead of doing direction, point Z, we're just going to do velocity and direction, or multiplied instead. So that means we can sprint in, like, left and right, but I feel like that works still. Oh, wait a second. Alright, new bug. You can fly. Okay, that's one issue. Because before it was doing that, but velocity also handles our falling speed. Because it's velocity in Godot is just a vector 3 that is determined by the move and slide and move in something. So I guess all we have to do here is we can bring back the dot Y, the dot Z, and then all we're gonna do is copy and paste this downwards. Then just replace it with X. Hopefully that solves it, because now we're not multiplying direction in the Y-axis whatsoever. There we go. So now we can move left and right. We're a little fast. So maybe instead of doing double, we'll do 1.5. That's still pretty quick, but I guess we can keep that. So next, I want to change the enemy detection range. I really just want to get the enemies really hard-coded, well. But since we are doing that, every enemy is going to have a different detection range. Some of them are going to be, no matter what, they'll detect you. Like boss enemies are going to have, you're not going to be able to sneak up on them. They'll just be able to see you because you'll enter a room and that's going to be their trigger. So we're going to export. We're going to have an export variable that is detection range. And then we're going to suffix ranges aren't. Actually, let's suffix detection as DTC. Well, detection. DTN. Detection underscore range. And that's just going to be a float equal to, I'll do 8. Should work. For some reason, floats, people will do the point thing in this just to define that they're a float, but I really don't care. It doesn't change anything if you just make an 8 or a 0.80 or 8.0. So detection range, and then we also want to have a drop pool. So I'm thinking we use a dictionary. Let me look that up real quick, because I think GDScript does do dictionaries a little different. Dictionary. Okay. It's not that different. You know, how about instead of using... I mean, dictionaries and just individual variables don't do very much different. They seem to be very similar. So we'll just export the variables at the top and Who cares if anything happens afterwards? If we have to change it, we have to change it. Variable. We're gonna have drop. Let's not do drop. Let's do drops. And drops are gonna be a string equal to, and then I forget if strings in GDScript are brackets or curly brackets. Let's do They are not those. They might be parentheses. I always forget how to do these types of things. String. String array, and then, okay. I said okay, but then I immediately forgot what the hell I was just looking at, Jesus. Array. I'm like really stupid. Oh my god. Oh wait, this isn't even the right string, is it? Because capital string and lowercase string are completely different things. Or str, I guess, right? Yeah, because Godot is str, not string. Variable a, and then okay, it's those bracket things. I don't know what the hell it's called. Str. So if we just do s, comma s. No. Okay, let's just do drops. We won't declare it because Godot will automatically understand what we're doing here. So we're gonna keep this empty, and then we can populate the string with what we want them to drop. So like, let's see, we have process. So we're gonna do func underscore ready. So we're just gonna display. We're gonna add to our drops before. I don't think we can export in, yeah. So if let's just pass this, and then if we go to our enemy script, or enemy in general, I should say, array size, and we can add whatever we want, put whatever we want in here, collision shape, oh wait, not collision shape, we can put like, oh, here we go. So we can have it set as a dictionary or nil or a boolean, blah blah blah. So yeah. So now we can just add whatever we want in here. Seems like ints and all that stuff work. You can't put scenes in the So let's create gold, for example. Because I think that's going to be that'll be used. Orthogonal, no. Where is that perspective? There we go. So gold is just going to be a node 3D, not node 3D. We can make it a rigid body so it falls around a little bit. Make a 3D rigid body. I'm gonna name this. Let's call it gold, not money. Actually, because gold might be like gold bar, so let's just do money. We're gonna display it at the top left as money. I mean, as gold, but let's keep it as that. Then we need a mesh instance. And we need a collider. Well, actually, we need an area. An area 3D. And a collision shape 3D. So here we are. Reopen Streamlabs. Area 3D needs to collision shape 3D, but once we're done with this, we're just gonna put that inside of the well, the collision shape might just be like an orb. We're gonna have the money, the gold itself, be a more different thing. So in Blender, and we're not gonna make the gold too complicated. We're just gonna add an object. We can just do a icosphere, and then we're gonna randomize the vertices a little bit. Do we not have randomize? Oh wait, no, it's right there. Randomize vertices. Make them a little spiky. Uniform and normal. Not bad. And then I'm just gonna subdivide that once. Actually, not subdivide. We're in a subdivision surface. Apply that. That's pretty good. I mean, that's pretty much all it's gonna be, honestly. And then we have our J remesh. We're just gonna do that with quad reflow. Actually, we're gonna do tries because Godot understands us a little better. We'll limit it to 17. Let's do an even 16 vertexes and see if that makes anything good looking enough. No. Up that to 32. I find things just kind of work better in Godot if you keep them as a derivative, not derivative, but a something of 8. I don't know what it is. Multiple of 8. There we go. Jesus. And then we're just gonna randomize a little bit more. Turn that down by quite a bit. Fine. Select all. Smooth it. Pretty good. Epic. Scale that down by 0.2, because we do want to keep these a little good looking. And let's just go to Krita. These are like the 3 tools you need, honestly, for general creation of things in Godot, or like just in general. So gold's not going to have a crazy detailed texture. We're just going to have it be a... Those two are pretty detailed because they're walls, but this can be like a 16 by 16 with a noise texture on it. So that's all the pixels we're allowed to use. And then we're just going to do a... I think gradients have a noise shaped, maybe? Let's just do this instead of shaping and all that stuff. We're just gonna take our kind of golden color, watch it around. And then we're going to take our more stony color. Actually, we can take like a more orange color maybe, and they're just going to fill bucket that. If I can find it. Here we go. Fill bucket that, and then we're going to have like highlights of yellow. I'm gonna break it up a little bit. It's great. File, and I'm just gonna export this. Old.png. Make it lossless. Wait, no, we don't want to have this background here. Okay. We want to delete this background. It's locked. Here we are. File, and then we're just gonna export that again. PNG. Okay. And we have the name of that app escapes me. It's probably on my desktop somewhere. 1 second. Peace. Okay, let me take a look at my files real quick. Program. It'll be under L.
Hi guys.
Maybe I didn't. Maybe it wasn't even an install. I'm not seeing it. Well, I downloaded it, so I can probably find it down here. What the hell? What happened to my freaking thing? It's lighter. There we go, lighter. So the gist of this app is that you drag in images and it will just auto-generate normal maps based off of them. It's pretty impressive, honestly, how it does it. So we're gonna do pixelated, no parallax, height all the way down to 0. This is non-tiled, so we don't care. Sprite properties. Well, I mean, yeah. We can do tiled, non-tiled. We're not doing tiled. Extra visualizations. No. We will make its neighbors tiled though, just because it's easier to do it that way. Export normal. Wait, no. We go to normal map here. That's what it looks like. I don't know why we can't drag in a light in. Because usually when you tile X and Y, it lets you bring a light in. Weird. It's not letting me drag a light in, but that's what it's going to look like. And then we just do that, export the normal. So now that we do that, well, let's keep Godot open. Do that, and we go UV editing, parallel pebble, edge. Actually, no, we don't do that. Let's add a new from a file. I think it automatically went to our downloads. Maybe some pictures. I think we can just drag it in, maybe. There we go. Old PNG, and then we have our UV unwrap. And so Blender will automatically tile this for us. Bring bounds to image. Weird. Oh, I did it wrong. That's why. Base color, image texture. Select all of these, and then we're gonna select gold right here, and you can see gold will just automatically tile it. Oh wait, no, it won't. What the freak? There we go. Not linear. We want cubic, maybe. Alright, well maybe not. We'll do this. I want them to be slightly angular, so I'll rotate it by a little bit. And then we just go to shading, and then we add to the normal, add our normal map, and our color, image texture, and drag in gold.in, boom, color, so we have this kind of just rock looking thing, shade smooth, no. I think maybe we want to take our UV image and then resize this to 32. 32. $64. And I bet if we resize down, it's gonna be a little distorted. There we go. Alright. Maybe normal map is just not needed. You just kind of mess it up. Yeah, we can just edit it in here. I think it's mainly because the UV is kind of bad, and also this isn't very subdivided. Because we don't want those little, like, we don't want these little individual pixels. We do want it to be a little different. Weird, it's still doing that.
Once on stream, I've been meaning to nerf the brown spider, but I keep forgetting. I will. I will, though. Oh gosh.
Oh wait, did that? Weird. That works for now. There's no point in getting too detailed with it. Call this gold dot col to have collision. Oh, not dot. You do a dash. Dash col just tells Godot that this has collision, or just automatically add collision to it. We export this as a GLB. Also, if the music's too loud, tell me, because I have no idea. I'll turn it down right now. Actually, I'll keep it turned up right there, and then turn it down on the quiet side. Okay, that's good. Gold.glb. Okay. Minimize. Okay. Go to our assets, GLB models. Then we're just gonna go to our documents and then include gold.glb.
Try not to get spawn camped by brown spiders.
There'll be textures, and then we're going to gold.glb. Oh. Something had an error.
That makes you shit like crazy. Alright, see, that's actually funny, because I thought about adding evil bread. But I was like, what's even the point? Because there's no use. That's the use right there. I could have it spam, give the regretful effect. Although ringworm already kind of does.
So we're just going to save that as a scene. Well, let me edit this.
Okay,
Weird.
I'll make some walls. That's why I've been collecting all this cobblestone. Put some walls around.
Weird. We'll just have gold.tsc in, which either saved incorrectly or did save correctly. I'm assuming it didn't save correctly. Didn't save correctly. Scenes. And then drag gold.scene in here. The gold does cover the normal collision plus visual instance. And all we need to do is add a collision shape to our area.
Actually, I have no idea.
As easy as doing a sphere shape. It's a little big, maybe. Actually, let's see what it looks like in game world. We'll save this. Money.csc in. Put money in here. Let's just put this on the ground. Okay, I like that size. That's pretty good. Now it'll just fall on the ground.
I just dropped a little crumb of it.
Oh. Should have fallen on the ground. Run the game. Do we see it fall through? It does fall through. Something has an issue. Can't collide. Add a collision shape 3D. This does have collision shape 3D.
I'll start putting chests up.
Oh, okay. It's because this is a rigid body. And the collision shape that this is in. Can we just delete our collision shape in here? No, we can't. The scene that inherits from. I'm not sure, like.
Looks pretty good. We're pretty much set.
Oh, it's because I instantiated this wrong.
Oh, my lava! My lava's done.
Do I care? Not really. But then we're gonna have double the colliders and no lag. Okay, never mind. I'll do it. I'll do it. Delete gold.scene. Delete gold.scene. Don't save. Don't save this. Delete that. The gold.scene is not in here. Go to our GLB models, and then we're gonna go to a new scene. And we're not going to do that. We're going to make it a new inherited scene, I think. So, no, wait. I'm so horrible at this.
No, I gotta expand it yet. I need an extra water still. I need to get unlimited water source. So we're gonna work towards that right now. So I need to pick you up. And then
New inherited scene, which that's what it should be. Can I edit these? Why not? Okay, so it's we just have this.
This block right here is where the water is. Oh yeah.
And I'm just gonna save this as gold.
So right here we can have a dripstone.
Scene, save scene as gold.tscn. So we can just delete. Should have gold.tscn here and gold.tscn here. So if we create this, if this has the yellow names. That has the golden names. If we open this one, but they both have gold names. Fuck!
There we go. I'm developing quite the island here.
Let's save. Oh man.
Did you start a new world? Yeah, I had to.
Oh wait, okay, this is capital gold. This is lowercase. Okay, I'm stupid. There we go. Remove that. This is the one that we want. That goes to our scenes. Not our scripts. That goes to our scenes.
There we go, I shortened the staircase.
I have a text.
Want me to eat? My veins are growing. That's fun. What is in here? So I got meat, sunflower. I can really take all this out. I'm gonna put all of it in here. Will you be playing better than Wolves again? Yeah, at some point. Right now, I don't feel like it. I will probably though. Alright, I'd like to get some machines going, but I have to mine ores for that, so why don't we mine ores first?
Okay. We'll break. So I'm gonna take that collision shape, add that to our money.
Go on over to the place. Oh, wait, no.
Yes. Don't know who you are, but you seem chill. Thank you very much. Hey man, while you're in chat, can you let me know if the music's too loud? Because I don't know. So we don't need a static body for this because we're using a rigid body.
Oh, play.
And we just need the shape of this, add that in here. And then after that, we can just get rid of gold.tscn because we don't care. Because money.tscn is going to be our actual gold. We do need GLB because I think that is a dependency.
How long is today's stream gonna go? Not sure, but at least maybe like
Transform, and this. Reset that. I think this is rotated by a certain amount. I don't know where the hell this is rotated by. It is not obvious.
Favorite We Death of the Universe add-on?
Music is good at volume. Okay, that's good.
I haven't played a lot of add-ons. I will tell you, I've not played that many. I played a few of the.
I don't want to have to do this.
The ones that I've seen, I haven't played this. I've seen it. Wheat Space, I think it's called. That one's that one looks really cool, but I haven't played it, so I don't know if it's actually cool. And then
Oh no.
that I like Enos
I really don't want to fight with the collision.
and that one just adds a lot of stuff. That one definitely has like the most content.
Okay, how about I just add the collision shape to gold, delete this.
And also, I haven't played this one, but I've been keeping.
One second, I'm getting freaking like 30 text right here.
Like that one has a ton of stuff, and a lot of it is functional. I have not played it, but it looks like amazing so far.
Alright. I think if we get rid of these, I think maybe if we just get them both at the same time. Okay, there we go. That works. Cool.
That reminds me.
Now we can delete
Oh
gold.tc.
no, I have the acetine in my inventory. Yeah, that reminds me. I fixed.
Remove that. Alright, cool. So this should be shaped correctly now.
I fixed magnets, so we
And
can.
it's gonna go under money. Gold's gonna go under money. And area 3D is gonna be our collection range, which that seems fine to me.
I should probably do
Now, if we save this, these were concave polygon. We don't care. So now, when we start, this shouldn't fall through the floor, and it did. Out of here! Out of here! Okay. Weird that it's falling through the floor. I hate having to go through these like long freaking things, and then in the end just deciding to go with the easier way of doing it, but seems like we have to. Seems so chill. Yeah, I'm just a chill, nonchalant dreadhead, you already know. I'm not shaking my dreads for the stream. I'm too cool for that. That's a fine enough. I agree with Sockish friend. Thank you. This is a rigid body, yeah. I don't know if we're gonna add a physics material or anything to that yet. Okay, cool.
How does the ore generator work? You just put ore.
So we just want that to collide with the ground, but we don't want this to collide with the player, so we're just gonna set the mask to nothing.
You can see every time I mine an ore.
Okay, wait. Mask to that layer, nothing. Cool. This won't, it's not gonna like lock to the ground. Well, actually, no, it will, because if I sit here and let it sit for long enough. What is Koji doing? Who's Koji? What do you mean, what is Koji? That's my username.
That's a good idea for a boss. Don't steal that.
This shouldn't like. Yeah, I mean it collides with the walls, but not the player. So I guess who cares?
Diamond.
And collection range.
Get a diamond pickaxe so I can mine them.
So let's rename this to. Wait, care to rename it? Not really. So money. We're just gonna add our script.
I can give this guy one more meal.
Don't need a void on ready. I do want to add. I do want to export a value called value. What are you making? Dungeon crawler. Something. I don't know. It's just gonna be whatever I want it to be. I don't have like a end goal really in mind.
I think we're done here.
Let me pause the stream I've been listening to because I thought I had 0 viewers. Yeah, it's just gonna be like a dungeon crawlery type game. I'm hoping to add some magic. I'm not sure how to use particle systems in Godot yet, so I'm just doing melee for now. But I haven't really sat down and committed to a game and finishing one, so I want to force myself to get this out before the end of August. I want this game to be playable and have some sort of gameplay loop. That doesn't mean the code's going to be good or it's going to be optimized, but I want it to play like something. So we're going to have value, and that's just going to be set to a int. Because money's never going to go to a like decimal value. It's going to stay as a whole. So right now we're just going to set that as 10. And then we actually don't need func process at all. We just need to grab our area and then tell that's when a body enters. I'm just going to do Q free on the item, as well as actually let's delete it and then add the value, because if we don't delete it, it might trigger multiple times. So the body encountering this, we need to add value to it. So I'm trying to think. I guess we can output just an arbitrary value to the game. So let's go to we need a main script. Do we? Everything is going to be happening inside player script when it comes to like inventory and stuff. The world's just gonna be generation. So I guess we can just edit character. So we don't need to export this value because we don't really care. So we're going to do a variable integer money equals, oh wait, no, I did that the wrong way around. Variable money and equals 0, and then I'm gonna sort this out a little bit. So unhandled input, this is our entire camera script. So let's just comment this as cam script. And then this is going to be right here is playing. So this is going to be the attack script. This is our move. Comment this. Movement. Okay. So now we're gonna do money. So money's gonna be, I need to know when I encounter one of these. Because I can't really... Let me look at something. For the sake of clarity, I do use tutorials because I'm very new to Godot. I usually do like low-level programming in C, because I'm stupid, but yeah.
Whatever game you are creating, you will...
Oh yes, Indian guy. Let's go.
Transfer data between two or multiple files. There are three popular ways to transfer data between files. First way to create is global variable and access that in all the scene. You can create global script that will contain all the global variable. Here I have two scripts, script 1 and script 2. Now I create a new script and I will name it global script. Inside this, we write all the variable that we want to access from the other script. Now to make this script global, go to projects, project setting, then go to Autoload tab and click on the folder icon, and then select that global script. Select the name by which you want to access the script. Once you're done, click Add. Now all the variable inside the script is available globally. Now to access the variable, you have to write the name that you choose for the script. I have written global, so I will write global dot and then the variable name. Now keep written available, then select that global script. Select the name by which you want to access the script. Once you're done,
Okay. So let's do this.
Then go to Autoload tab and click.
Okay, so project, let's auto load. I guess we'll use a global script attached to the main, I guess. Why not? Actually, jeez. I'm brain dead. Comment, I just donated $2 billion to Kickstarter game and there are only 2.5 developers. I'm so cooked. No, you should donate like half a $2 billion to me. What coding language is Godot? I'm not sure what it's based on, but it's definitely inspired by Python. Because it's an indentation. Like you don't have to use semicolons or anything like that, like in C. So I'm assuming it's Python based. I'm not sure exactly what the base script it's off of, because I know they didn't make it from scratch. They didn't like just make it themselves, but yeah. So we went to project settings, globals. Yeah, it uses GD script, but GD script's based off of something. Oh, I guess they renamed autoloads to globals. Scripts, yeah, we're just gonna autoload the player script because I guess it doesn't really matter. That's me called character. So now if we go to our money script and we do character dot I think we can access the variables, right? That's what it just said I can do. Let me see, let me watch the rest of this.
Select the name by which you want to access the script. Inside. Now to access the variable, the script, I have written a variable. One thing in mind that it is the easiest script is global. I create an access that in document C will contain all the I to access. Now I can add. Now all the and then to access script global, go to projects variable inside the script. Now to I have a variable that is variable.
Yeah, okay. It just doesn't pop up immediately when you type it in. We're gonna money, and then we're just gonna add. We're just gonna do add value. That should work. And in character. So now money's that. I need to add a GUI. Oh, that's why we should have done a global script, because now it's like blah. What am I gonna do? Let's just print money. I just want to print money for now. Not print. No, I'll make the GUI. Get out of the way, you know. So we're just gonna do the window's automatically gonna load onto the camera, I think. I forget exactly if that does happen or not. I'll create it under the character just to be sure. Is there a GUI node? No, it's just window. Because Windows description base class for debugging dialogues, windows, and pop-ups. So under our window. Actually, no, we can just access the win. I'm still new to this. Oh, okay. So let's make another thing. We'll do money in a minute, because I do need to deal with the window first. Window dot add a. I think we just do text. Okay. Always on top. Include pop-up window position size theme. Borderless. Fonts, title font. look up a simple GUI. Here we go. Print, blah, blah, here we go. Control, and we have a sprite label and container. And we can make this in our main script because, okay, cool. So, what we have to do, bring it back to here, okay. So we're gonna add a control. Here we go. So this is gonna be printed onto our screen, no matter what. A child node, and then we're gonna do. Shouldn't have closed that tab so quickly, huh?
And I'll press O.
And we just do a label while we're selecting in here. Label. Text is just gonna be money, and it's gonna be semicolon X. So, actually, we don't need to write text in here, we just write text in the code. So we're just going to attach our script. Label, that works fine. Extends label. On ready, we're going to do a, since we're extending it, we don't have to declare text, we're just going to do text. String, and coin, or not coins. And variable is going to be equal to dot money. So string money, do that. So maybe that will automatically display. No. Non-existent, it's right there. Am I doing something wrong? Am I stupid? What's all string? These don't matter. Let's delete that because it's not doing anything. We just. Oh, message. Might try to learn some Godot. I already know Blender, so that can probably help me a little bit. Yeah, Godot is probably one of the easier texts to learn. It's definitely people like Unity, but I genuinely prefer Godot way more than anything else, just because it's really simple and the nodes make more sense than the Unity objects and stuff, to me at least. Also, I don't know why this isn't working. Let's turn that off. Huh. I don't see what I'm doing wrong here. How do I use the text and label? Because text default. Yeah, okay. I'm not using it wrong. I watch videos sometimes to see. Can you use stuff you made in Blender as a part of Godot? Yeah. Whenever you go to Blender, you just export whatever you're using as a GLB, GLTF, and it'll go into Godot just fine. That's new coins. So will that work? Or like something's wrong here. I don't know why it's white. Is label really doing all of this? Or is it because I'm auto-loading my script? I think it's because I'm auto-loading my script. Blah, 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 blah. Wait, I'm not load it. Probably work, huh? No. That's not declared. I wrote something that destroyed my entire project. What's going on? Okay, it's the fact that it's global. Well, it deleted itself at least. So we can't use this as a global. This is a transform. Oh. Label 3D. Okay, well now that I know what the issue was, maybe I can just add the label and see if this will work now. At least if I can get this on printing on screen, I can do something with it. Text money, character money doesn't exist. Fair money equals 0. Text coins, let's see if that will not give us a white screen. Okay. I actually haven't made a HUD yet at all in any of my projects, so that's good to know that works. Grab label, transform this to like closer to the middle, not like directly on the edge. I think if I move this around, it will update. It will. Okay, I need to put this in a separate tab so I can actually see it moving. Table settings. Okay. Okay, cool. Good to know that that's how that works. Coins. Can I add things to this or no? Money, so... Did you make an AI for the pink guys? I mean, technically it's an AI. No, it's not an AI. Yeah, they do have like a thing that tells them how to go though. They're just using a navigation agent, and they're just like they're basically the player without any controls. And then they use navigation agent and use the. If you look in here, they use navigation regions with baked meshes, and they just know to get to you through this. Clicked off the screen. Let me delete that because it's obviously not working. But yeah, they follow you, and they just have a raycast that stops them from getting any closer at a certain point. And that's how that works. I currently have the window scaled down, but it's going to be full screen eventually. So for some reason that didn't work. Are they going to become enemies? Yeah. They're going to look like something eventually. Dude, what can we use on here? Visible characters. Nice, yes sir, nice. How to add... add variables to get into label node in Godot. Export label, blah, blah, blah. Battery level low on my headphones. Epic. My label.text equals string. String. Okay. Because ints are stored differently than strings are. They're not stored as text. So we have to put this into a str. And we have to add that to the end. And we're going to do this space. Hopefully that will... There we go, 0. Cool. So we do need to have a global script. And we're going to name actually our scripts are getting mixed up with our scenes. Sort that out first. Okay. Cool. So we're gonna name our main script I guess we can have just a... I don't see why not. We can't just keep it as main. It's descriptive enough. Main.gd, we're gonna have that as an auto load, have it as main. And then, so we can create a couple variables in here now. We don't need to export this because it's just gonna be a variable that happens behind the scenes. Money, and that's gonna equal 0 at the beginning. And on ready, we are not going to do anything with that yet, but we're going to keep it as pass because I'm sure we're going to have to do some stuff with ready. And I guess we want to create a new signal. Or maybe... node money. We're gonna store, so to make this easier, we're gonna make a blank node as call it wallet, because it's gonna be storing all of the money. So I'm just gonna control D this a few times. And distribute these across. This is going to be dropped by a player, I mean by the enemies eventually, but just to ensure this works, I want to make sure it's there. So get underscore children. Maybe we want to do this actually. Jeez, I keep backtracking. So actually, we do want to use ready because we want to declare this variable a billion times. Variable, and we're going to do wallet. Wallet contains, sure, why not? Equals, just nothing at this point. Well, we don't want to declare anything inside of it because it's going to be a string, I think. Oh my god. We do want to make it something because we want to get underscore. We get node, and then we want to get wallet. Let's drag this in because it's fighting me. Get node wallet. Dude, I'm tweaking. Identifier wallet doesn't exist. Oh, this needs to be in parentheses. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna do wallet. I hate when a thing like ChatGPT and DALL-E has done to what people think when they hear AI. Yeah, so I'm like afraid to like describe, or like say, yeah, I've added an AI to my enemies, and like, no, it's not a ChatGPT that listens to your microphone. It's just a dude that walks towards you. It's like get children, and this just returns a string, I believe, or an array. So I think maybe we're just gonna keep the queue free on money. We're just gonna keep it as queue free. Yeah, that should work. Main the children. I'm just gonna do if this is gonna be changing constantly, so we're gonna do variable. Gold equals wallet contains get children. So now we're getting an array. If so, now if golds dot, and we want to see if it's maybe, I think it's append. Oh, append adds, wait here. Signs, amendments, back, return to last. All, any, append array, assign, back, b search. I could do like a really stupid way of doing this, and honestly it's the only way I can think of doing this, so I'm gonna do the stupid way. So we're gonna do if golds, and then we're gonna see if, so well, first we need to get how many are in there, which is what we're doing. We're getting children. If gold dot count so we're gonna get children dot count. I'm gonna print, I know I shouldn't print it in process, but I'm just going to print gold, so just control X this real quick. Oh, got an error. This count returns the number of times an element is in an array. Just put X in there, like, okay. Let's make a new variable, why not? Let's capital G. Capital G. Print gold. Attempt to call get children on a null instance. Gold wallet contains minority get node wallet. Oh, it's because it didn't get. It's not getting wallet at the very beginning, I guess. W-A-L-L-E-T. I spelled it right. I'm not getting node. There, that works better. Why did I do it the other way? Dude, I'm brain dead. Good children. Dude, I never think of the easiest option first. No, get children a null value. There's children of this node inside of an array. On a null value, there's 3. How's that null? How am I unready to get children with this? Is it the same issue as, like, why it's bad to do this? So before the game even starts, it's... okay. Also, for some reason, this is not doing anything. Do I have a breakpoint? I don't. So why is this not... why is get children failing? Oh, well, now there's no errors. What the hell? Okay, well, not saying there's 0. Ending our hit. And also, money doesn't have any collision for some reason now. What's going on? I'm going nuts, dude. What the hell? It's not clipped into the floor. And the collision mask should still be there. Beep boop hello, hello, bellow. Elbow. Is collision shape not? It's... why are they falling to the floor? Keep active. What? Why are they falling through the floor? I'm so confused. Where will you make 3D models for this game? Blender. No point in spending money on stuff. What's this game about? I have no idea. I'm just kind of making it as I go. Why is this... why is this falling through the floor? Is the floor mask not what I think it is? Grid map is on 1. If I take it out of here, do they collide? Oh, what happened? They're all keeping active, so they're not going inactive. And they're not being picked up by the player because the collision is too small. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, I think I know. My area 3D is yeah. I think it's colliding with the floor, so let's turn that off. I think they'll stop disappearing. Okay. But now the issue is that the wallet is saying there's nothing in it. But variable G returns the number of times the element is in the array. Let's see, get children. Or getting, okay, well, it knows there's stuff in there because it's printing it out down here. So, the count just isn't working for some reason. So my headphones just died. And reduces how you delete stuff in here, so... I don't think we can get signals from these, right? Or maybe we can? Oh, we can. Well, let's signal out then. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, no, we can't. Can we? Because it's going to do that. Oh, well, you know what? I think I'm going about this the wrong way. Because if the player is doing that, can we just get the thing that we're colliding with? Because these are area 3Ds, so... Let's see if I can find something. How to get the area 2D that the player is colliding with. If body is in group player, print player into this group. Maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. I think money just has to be its own thing, and we don't need to put a script on it. Yeah, because if we get a character... How did you learn to use Godot? I'm still learning. I just watched a lot of game dev videos about Godot, and I just kind of have been forcing myself to learn it by making a game. I've made a few like really garbage other games beforehand, but none of them I've spent more than like an hour on. And also I've messed around with Unity and all that stuff beforehand, so I know a little bit about game development. Not a good amount, but I know a little bit. Let's make another area 3D inside the player. I'm getting too close to the microphone. I'm gonna be too loud. Maybe, I don't know. And this area 3D has to have a collider. Is Unity good? I mean, it's good. It's good for like people that are starting out because it's pretty. The thing is, it's easy to understand. And there's like a billion tutorials on it. So if you're never gonna be like in a place where you don't know how to do something and no one's made something to teach you how to do it. But the other issue with the issue I have with Unity is just like, I don't know. I don't have a lot of fun with it, and also like, Unity is not for. Unity isn't for like the type of game that I'm making. Like, I'm not saying you can't make a pixelated game, like a pixelated type game in Unity, but Godot is just so much more beginner friendly. Sup, I'm back. What's up, brother? But yeah, Godot is way more beginner friendly because you have nodes and documentation is baked into the game engine, so you can like control click things. Unity takes 20 minutes to start up. True. Godot is like instant, and it's in Steam. You can, if you have Steam, you can just download it for free. And there's also like a whole bunch of tutorials for Godot as well. There's no this one's better. It's just use case and what you want to make. If you want to make something with like pre-made 3D models and like more support for other stuff, Unity is going to be your area. I just prefer the workflow in Godot because it's more fun to me, at least. But you know, you can use whatever you want. You don't have to use Godot or Unity just because I say so. Unreal, I can never wrap my head around. It is so confusing. Okay, wait, I got totally off track. So let's do, this is the Unreal Engine is only good if you have a good PC. Truth. You can render some pretty cool stuff in it though. So if we're just gonna get this and make it a, get this on ready. What is this named? Money Collider. That's good. Also, another thing with Godot, the coding is baked into the engine, so you don't have to have like VS Code or anything like that either. Can you transfer Godot knowledge to Unity or Unreal? Yeah, you can transfer game I think in general, you can transfer any knowledge from coding or game dev to any other game dev or coding. Like, of course, you're gonna have your hurdles when it comes to you're gonna have hurdles when it comes to learning a new platform, but that's just kind of everything. Like, if you played Minecraft, you're not gonna know how to play like Rust or anything like that, but like you'll have like basic game knowledge and you'll be able to do that. You'll be able to apply it because you know the basics. Uh, it's in group and then do that and indent and then just add a pass right now so we don't get an error. Is in group. Is in group gold. Or like. I need to look at this again. Body is in a specific group, easy player, checking its name, node or name type. Node name or type. Money. Money. House. Money. I don't think this will work, but yeah, didn't think so. Keep body on base object 3D. Oh, you don't. Okay, so I guess you don't have to do that. String name. Do money. Don't think that will work either, but I guess we'll run just to see it. Yeah, didn't think so. Money's layer is this. Properly collision with areas 2D. Can I player determine? Finding out what collided with an area. Check enemy collided with my player's attack detector. I'm sorry, I don't have any noise coming through my headphones because they're uncharged, so if I get any notifications that a chat came through, I might be a little late to read it. Because I can signal from money because I have body entered. But I don't. If I output a signal from player, I can't because there's no area 2D. I can because it's a rigid body. But if I do this, it won't signal from everything, and I can't have that. I can't be doing that with literally everything. I'm trying to keep my code like clean. We'll keep the queue free on money because I want it to disappear when you collect it. 1 area 2D, 3D, queue free void. Body entered. Oh wait. I didn't save it, I don't think, maybe. Okay, weird, and it's just not collecting for some reason. Queue free and let me print real quick, because it doesn't matter what it says as long as it prints. Okay, yeah, it's not getting entered. I know why now. There's no mask. Or the player mask is different than a regular mask. Oh no, player is 1 and 3. We just mask for 3. We'll just maybe that will 1 and 3. Maybe they'll look for a player. Nope. Because there's no area 3D on it, huh? Have you ever entered any game jams? Oh, dude, there's literally 0 chance that I would be able to make anything within a game jam's lifetime. At my point, of coding, I haven't made anything good. I haven't made anything good. I procrastinate and then I just make a new project and then I don't finish that one and I make a new project and I don't finish that one. It's a horrible cycle of just not finishing any of my games. I would love to enter a game jam once I am good enough, but for right now it's just like it's not gonna happen yet. It's just not. Collision, and then our area is gonna be is doing this thing again. It's falling through the floor because I have a collision shape. Maybe it's oh wait, here we go. It's because it's masked. There we go. Because the area is the floor is technically a body. Cool. So well now it's disappearing when you collect it, but the player doesn't freaking know what the hell it's collecting. Okay, you know what? I think I just had a brain blast. That's my hurt box. That is not my hold. Stay with me. Stay with me. I think I had a brain blast. We have our money collider, and we're gonna do body entered, shape entered, body shape entered. I don't want to get the shape. I just care if a body enters. We're gonna signal to ourselves if something enters, and we're gonna say collider dot get collision layer value, get overlapping bodies. We're gonna make a variable triple G, why not? It's equal to that. And just so we can print it and see if we're actually print it to see if we're actually getting the correct thing. We're entering these guys. We are, I think it's because the detection range of this is way smaller than our character. I mean, way bigger than our character. To YouTube logo thingy. My YouTube logo is just something I modeled in Blender. It doesn't mean anything. I just wanted to have a funny little thing. Okay, cool. No matter what, we are registering money when we get it. As an animator, I can't do work with any other animator because I'm not good at organizing with other people. What does that mean exactly? What do you mean by, like, what do you mean, like, you can't organize with other people? Like, have you tried entering projects or stuff, and, like, whenever you try to work with people, they just don't do, like, the same things in the same way you do it, so you get confused, or, like, people don't do things the way you think they should be done? Also, we only want this to look for our gold, so this is going to exist on its own layer. So gold's going to look for player, which is on layer 3, and it's going to be on layer 4, why not? And then money collider is going to mask for layer 4. And this has to be on layer 3 because that's what's gold looking for. Wait, did I just do that wrong? Wait, no, it was gold that was running. It was falling through the ground. Oh, I just did that completely wrong. That has to be layer 1. This is 3 and 4. Gold's on 4, looking for 3. Character is on 3, looking for 4. Is our print still looking? Body entered. It should still be printing the overlapping. Let's just put them both on 3. Maybe that will print it. It's what the why is it not printing? Money collider is getting overlapping bodies. The overlapping body should be money. This is on layer 1. This is on 3s. And this is on 3s. Am I... Bumbleclot. I have one unread notification. 2 hours ago, your microphone is unmuted but has no signal. That's okay. Well, I see it coming through the audio bar. So, Streamlabs, you are lying to me. Also, I have no headphones. Is my music still coming through? It isn't. No, it's 'cause my headphones aren't plugged in. I'm so sorry about that. Alright, well, camera's coming off because I have to charge my headphones. Sorry. Oh my god, I can hear myself. Holy shit, oh my god. Also, let me check my live stream, see if it's actually a good RN. View my channel. It's actually... Okay, cool. I just want to make sure it's still running correctly. Okay, so we're not getting... Streamlabs is a bot or something. They keep saying... Yeah, they're a bot. You can do, Actually, let me delete my video from here. If you want to, you can do, It's video share, or, Wait, sorry. Let me find it. What it was called, media share. You can do media share if you want. It's one of the commands in Streamlabs. Let me find it real quick. Properties. I can look for it real quick. Just it'll be fast. I have my dashboard already pulled up. Technical Modbot active modules media share. Okay, here we go. Here, no, while I'm in my dashboard, I'll do this real quick. Okay, I didn't want to take time doing that, but there we go. I mean, it's not like I'm making much progress anyways. Okay, back. So, we aren't getting overlapping bodies. I just saved the code, maybe that's why. No. Also, I guess we shouldn't be on the same layer as the player, because we're just gonna... Every time we enter the scene, we're getting the player's body. The money... collision shape is fine. We just need to mask it for both of these. And see... Yeah, no. Timers... Wait, give me 1 second. I'm trying to get Streamlabs to trigger right now. I think I need to comment. Now it should register. There we go. So if you see that Streamlabs thing, it's telling you how to use the media share. Okay, so we aren't getting money. We are getting the body. Money Collider is looking for the correct layer, which is 4. Because money's also on layer 4. Oh, you know what? This is looking for something, and it exists on this layer, but this isn't the body. The body is money, which needs to be on layer 4 as well. And we need to put that on the layer. Oh, wait. Oh, it's doing the thing where it disappears again. What else exists on layer 4? Nothing else should exist on layer 4. Enemies on layer 2. Our character bodies on layer 1 and 3. We just have... we're masking for layer 4, but we shouldn't... Oh, dude, I am so brain dead. It's masked for layer 5. There we go. We have 1 and 5 for the floor, and for now... Dude, I'm having such a struggle with friggin' this. This doesn't need to exist on any layer, it just needs to mask for 5, and that's it. There we go. And then now money should be queue freeing itself. Maybe it needs to exist on layer 5. Wait. Oh wait, no. This has to be masking for the player, and players on 1 and 3. There we go. Let me just make sure you can't really cheese it. No. It basically disappears the second you get too close to it. Okay, good. So now, when that happens, now instead of printing money, we just want to say, wow, do we still have coins showing up on screen? I forgot if I got rid of that. Okay, we do. Instead of doing that, we just want to it, or maybe money letter dot it. Just join the Discord. It probably shouldn't have done that, dude. You're gonna get bullied. You're gonna get so bullied. I didn't know there was this many people in here. Saw a guy in the Discord. Hell yeah. Also gotta go though. Alright, thank you. Well, thank you for coming in, man. I really appreciate it. I need to update my server. I totally forgot that my Discord exists. Thank you for showing, man. I'm really glad you came. So we were just printing overlapping bodies. So I guess we can just do GGG. If GGG dot I think any, maybe, yeah, the given callable on each element callable returns true, the one or more elements. I don't know. .3D game? Yeah, it's 3D. I guess we're gonna do if I'm so brain dead. Okay, Jesus. If count is. I don't count. Okay, you have to assign a variable to that. Get overlapping bodies. I just need to know if anything is in the freaking, like. I just need to know if anything is in the array. Is that a valid statement? No. Is empty is is not equal to true is false. Then we're going to what's my money variable called again? Just money. Okay, well, money plus equals 10. And we also have to freaking print money. Make sure it's actually happening. And 20, 30. Seems like it's working. Because it's immediately destroying the entity that's triggering the overlapping body. So now we have to get money and print it to our label. Let me close that up. I don't know exactly. I guess I could signal, right? Instead of doing if and adding money, we can just do signal. I want to emit a signal. A built-in variant signal of an object. There you go. I have to create a signal, don't I? Signal. Emit signal money collect. Invalid argument for emit signal. One. Emit signal hit game, blah blah blah. What is up, Robotool Gaming? Freaking epic name. Emit signal, I guess we just do 10 or like. Oh, okay. Money collect that emit. And then now if we go to here. Emit. I'm not entirely sure how to... Oh, I had to save it. So now we just attach that to our main script, which has our... Wait, no, we don't want to attach that to that. I'm trying to learn a game dev and I want to use Godot, but I can't find a good free way to learn GD script. Is GD Quest any good? I have no idea what GD Quest is. Let me look it up. I'm not entirely sure what GD Quest is. I mean, the way I learn how to program is literally just, I want to make this thing, and then I just look up tutorials on how to make the thing, and then I try to internalize that knowledge as much as possible. That's pretty much all I do. I admit, and then we want to connect that to label. On player emit, we want to go to money and plus equals 10. But we need to update. All right, yeah. Thing plus money, text. Can we just do text dot like update or something? No, I guess I'll just put it in process. We don't need to ready right now. Epic 20, 20, 10, 30, let's go. Alright. So now that money exists and works, we can delete it. Ironically, we don't need it in the actual main scene. That's why I was doing all the extra work instead of just emitting signals from each money, because money's going to be a dynamic thing that drops from enemies. So, drops... Let me see. We don't want to put money on them, per se. Let's see, where is there... Like, so, it would be in hurt box, right? Yeah. Health is 0, Q free. And also, we want to get our scene for money. We don't actually have any available space up here. Or preload that, and then we're going to instantiate. Do I use to add child or instantiate? Oh, we don't have to do that anymore, do we? Script is this? That's main. Well, okay, it's not instantiating. Do variable, do mun underscore inst equals money.instantiate, add child mun.inst. Okay, well, it's not dropping it. Still dying, but Yo, what's up, Alex Fantasy? So in our hurt box script, it's obviously working because they're dying. Was money to instantiate? Instantiates the scene in the scene's node hierarchy, triggers child scene. Triggers a node notification. Instantiated. How's it going? Pretty good. I want to F11 that. Instantiate. Goddamn. So, instantiate. Script. I swear. Oh wait, no. It's add child. Yeah. Variable. You get the thing, and then you instantiate it, and then you add child. Preload it. Get the instance, and you add child. Oh, because I'm keyframing the entire thing. I add child, then keyfree. Yeah. That's the issue. I'm deleting it the second I turn it on. So I can't be doing that. We can't signal from enemies because there's going to be a varying amount of them. Well, maybe we can. Jesus, I did not have my thing open. Hey Alex, how long have you been developing streaming for? I haven't been doing game dev for a long time. I've only been doing it since, like, seriously, I've only been doing it for like 5 months. I'm back to get the money to work. I got it to work, but now I have to get it to drop from enemies. But I have to get it removed from enemies, but when they die, they need to drop it, but they need to not exist when they drop it. So I'm getting a little stuck here. But I can't signal from them. Because every time I add an enemy, there's gonna be a new signal that goes to the main function. It's yeah, very good very good response. I don't understand it either. Maybe we can access them from the main script without having to do this. I just did this with the wallet and it didn't work, but maybe for some reason it will work with this. Here, and enemy holder. And we're gonna get this on ready. We're gonna delete this. And then I'm not inside the function, am I? Okay. Dot. Get child count. No, get nodes. One second. Get node and resource? What does that do? Fetches a node in its most nested resource by its node path. Returns an array of 3. I don't think I want that. Get children. Var do A as a placeholder equal, and then we're gonna print A. Okay, well it's repeating over and over, but we're getting the children. We don't really need to get them over like that many times. Is there a fixed process in this? Enter tree in it, notification. No. A dot. We still have G. We just put G in here so for will G return us? Nothing. Okay, cool. We can use for loops, maybe. Not really. Trying to do for loops. Jesus. I'm losing it. I'm really tired. Children. Trying await before. Await before what? Also, oh my god, did all those just come at the same time, or has my stream been lagging? I can't see the timestamp on any of these. I'm assuming my stream just lagged really hard for a second. Try adding a wait before I go to school. Close shipping tomorrow. I don't care. Are you creating this game completely for free? Yeah. How's the day been? Pretty good. I'm tired as shit. Doing great, Mr. Lurking. Interesting to see your workflow. Thank you. I'm very tired. I'm kind of losing it a little bit. If max is less than... Maybe, okay. Let's have a variable called b that equals a dot max. So now if because now the maximum number, well, okay, see Milo, a dot max is greater than, I mean, is less than or equal, not equal to, if it's just if it's less than e. So every time this code loops, it's gonna be looking for children, and then it's gonna get a dot max is gonna look for if a dot max is greater than, I mean, is less than b, and b dot max is gonna be a dot max after the look. So when you kill an enemy, variable b equals a dot max. Jesus Christ, I'm losing it. Variable b is equal to a dot max, which is the 3 children. If you kill one, it's gonna look around and it's gonna say a dot max is less than b, and a dot max is gonna be 3 at this point, and b dot max is not gonna be assigned. Wait, no, because no, because b dot max will still be the old value of 3, and then it'll be reset to 2. Fuck. I think that will work. B is not declared. Here we go. We're just gonna X that out. We're gonna do B, and then we're gonna add variable B. We don't need to create it multiple times. So we're just gonna put it at the very top. Variable.b, and it's gonna loop over and over. Because code reads top to bottom, it's gonna read this first, and then it's gonna execute, and then it's gonna read this. Hopefully it will do this. So maybe we just add the gold instead of using the object, even though I want to. So if this ever becomes true, let's just print that works. Operands nil. Do I have to add an equal to? Returns, and also make sure to make this game real. I want to play it. Bye. I will. Returns the maximum value contained in the array if all elements can be compared, otherwise return nil. Why is it returning nil and there's children in the array? Is it because B? No. It's not nil. The children exist. I need to look if it's less than. Why can't I look if it's less than? Well, just let me look if it's less than. Why? It's not nil, it exists. I can print a.max right now. A.max. Look at this. It's not null. There's literally 3 objects inside the goddamn array. How is it null? Variable A equals enemy holder dot get children. Children 3. It was just printing it earlier. Print A. There's 3 things. There's 3 things. What is null here? The array has 3 values. I don't get it. I don't get it. There is 3 fucking values in the array. Oh my god. What is up, dude? What's going on? I don't want to do the same like process. Guys, I've been streaming for 2 hours and 2.5 hours. I'm real tired.